guys, welcome to a very, very exciting day. We are going to meet potentially our new kitten. We're on the way to this woman's house. She has a bunch of tiny baby Cornish Rex kittens, the ones we've been wanting, and we're less than a mile away, and we get to meet them and play with them and see which one we click with. Then we get to pick it up again in 2 weeks. So this is huge.
I actually don't know how much footage we collectively got in there between the two of us.
Hopefully some, so that you can see all of how cute all of them were and how small, but also the one that we ultimately decided on.
The little white one that didn't have a collar is like the sweetest animal I have ever met in my entire life. First, Maddie picked him up and he just like didn't want to get down and he just appreciated the pets and stuff. And then I picked him up and I've never held any animal that long. Animals tend to not trust me. I tend to not trust animals. But like we had a little connection and then he just started licking my arm a ton, just like out of nowhere for a long time. And I ended up holding him. I probably held him for like 20 minutes or something, and that is the longest I've held any animal. He was such a fun little like snuggler, and even like when they put out food for him, he like didn't want to go over. He just wanted to like stay around us. And like he climbed up on top of a little thing, and like Maddie went down to his level, and he immediately went in for like a little head touch. Like none of the other ones wanted to do that. All the other ones were like,
for me. I was like, this is my cat.
Exactly. So now we're just having a very hard time deciding on a name.
Yeah, because we wanted to do Gizmo. That was like the idea in our hike, because this type of cat kind of looks like Gremlins, and we love the Gremlins movies. And then for short, we could call it like a little baby Giz or Momo, and it would be really cute. But now we're like, this man's is so cuddly and sweet, and he's all white, and that maybe there's like a name that would fit him better. Like it might still be Gizmo, but we're trying to think of other names for him. Because now we know exactly what cat we're gonna get. We're gonna go home, we're putting down the security deposit, and we get to pick him up in 2 weeks, a week and a half.
12 days. 12 days.
But yeah, so we have a cat. It is adorable, little white cat with blue eyes. It's the most incredible thing in the world. I've like never been happier in my entire life.
I don't even know what to say. I've never connected with an animal like that.
Like we were literally saying on the way there, you were saying like, I know it's kind of like silly for me to think that like I'm gonna go in there and this cat's gonna like choose me and I'm gonna like connect with it. But like
that's exactly what happened.
And also something that was really nice was that the mom, like this cat's mom, was obsessed with us.
Yeah.
Like was screaming for attention from us. Like she had to, the cat breeder had to like put her in a different room because she just like would rub against our feet begging for attention. She was obsessed, and I feel like that's a good sign. Like its little cat mama liked us and approves of us taking her kid.
Exactly. It was all very sweet. It was a very cute experience. Worth driving an hour plus out of the way.
Definitely. We will be doing it again in 12 days.
Absolutely. To take our little boy home.
Our little son.
Our little son.
Okay guys, it's been a couple weeks since we last filmed, and we are getting our kitten tomorrow. We're pretty set on the name Gizmo, and we're so excited, but I want to show you what we've gotten so far for him, and also the stuff that just came in the mail. But this is kind of like a little kitten corner. It's also my plant corner, so I already got rid of all of the toxic plants, but I'm hoping that he doesn't really like bother these too much. But honestly, he probably will. But I want to get rid of this cactus, and also I guess aloe plants are toxic to cats, so I'm gonna have to get rid of my aloe plants, including this tiny baby aloe plant that I've been growing for like a year. But it is what it is. It's all worth it for Giz. So this is his little corner. This is a bed that we got at Home Goods. It's a little wicker, and I feel like it goes with our style so much. And then we got a little feather toy because he seemed to really love that. This is going to get annoying so fast, but it's this cute little like ghost feather ball. I feel like he'll like it. These are his little balls. They're blue. They're so cute. We got his food and litter, and little snacks. I feel like these are so cute. And kitten nail trimmers because we're gonna try really hard not to declaw. My whole family declaws their cats, and I just like, it kind of hurts me to think about it, so we're really gonna try not to declaw him and just work on behavioral stuff. And we got him lots of things to scratch, and we're gonna keep up on trimming his nails so it's not an issue. And then this is the cat litter, and this is the food that he's used to, that the breeder has been using. Once we go through it and he's like adjusted, I think I'm gonna do some research and figure out exactly like what is the best stuff to give him, because I feel like I'm going to treat him as my firstborn child. So, but for now, this is the food and the litter that he's used to. We also have some wet food coming because he's used to having wet food and dry food. So we're gonna move all of his essential stuff and set it all up in my bathroom that I just cleaned and just cleared out. Let me show you. I have been cleaning all week, but we just cleaned the bathroom. This is just gonna remain closed, but I got rid of the rug, all of the little things that are usually on my counter. I fit into this here. So there's like nothing that he can mess with or knock over. He definitely could jump from there to there, up there. And if he does, then I'll clear that off too. But this is where he's gonna start. So we have to move all of his stuff in here first. And then we're gonna open him up to this room. I need to do a little more cleaning. I need to put some of those clothes away. But I'm thinking that he'll love this little spot here. I think I'm gonna put the bed that I got him, like the really soft one, I'm gonna put it on here, and I'm gonna turn the heating pad on. Okay, so I just got these Amazon boxes. They arrived on time. We were so worried. This is our little scoop and hide for his kitty litter. I also got this little brush. I saw online for Cornish Rexes that you want to get like a horse brush. It was like a very specific horse brush, and that's what this is. I feel like it's gonna be so big for his little head, but that it helps with their dry skin, and it also like helps you bond with them, which is so cute. So we have this little brush. I got these like scoop clips for his food. I need to get all the details from the breeder of like how much food they give him. But this will probably just be for his dry food. So here are these, and I like them because they just like clip right onto the bag. Oh, and this is so cute. It's a little baby litter box. This is a little mat that I got him for like walking out of the litter box to get the litter off his little feet. It's just brown and it has little paw prints on it. And then this was the thing that was stressing us out. If we didn't get this by tomorrow morning, it would have been fine. We would have just had to go out and buy another one, but it would have been annoying. This is his little carrier. So this is the thing we like really needed to bring with us for when we pick them up. Oh, these are little scratch pads. We have to start buying these now. Apparently they go through them fast. I was looking at other, oh, is that catnip? Okay, Brandon and I feel kind of weird about catnip. We're like, aren't they just getting high? Do they want to get high? Do they understand the situation? I don't know. We're kind of weird about it. I think we're just overthinking it. I don't know if I want my cat to be high. I sound like a conservative parent. I did make an order to something, it was called like Hello and Polly or something like that. Oh, I think it was Happy and Polly. I don't know, it was kind of random. They had a lot of really cute animal things, and I ordered some things from there. They were kind of more expensive, but still not bad. But I got a really cute cat tree, and it's like rattan and like comfy white, and I feel like it'll go with a lot of my stuff. So that's coming, but that's not gonna come for a couple weeks. Then I ordered these little like crinkle ball toys, and I ordered like a really soft cat bed. I'm gonna check the tracking on that because he definitely needs a little bed. I think I'm gonna go out today, buy him more toys, because I think he needs more toys, And I'm also gonna buy him another bed so that he's comfy. I'm setting up this little thing, and I'm just thinking, like, tomorrow I'm gonna look in here and he's gonna be in there. I literally want to cry. I'm so excited. He's so cute. Okay, let me show you where we're at so far, because I moved all the stuff that he should need into here. I have his little litter box, and I put the litter in it. The little rug, the little bowls. I have a bowl mat coming soon, and a little scratching mat for him. This toy. I have the feather one up here. I definitely think he needs more toys. Like, there's not enough to do here. And there's just food. We got him this little Halloween blanket, and it has like cats dressed in Halloween costumes, but it's really, really soft. And I know that my family's cat Eva loves these really soft blankets. So this will go in here, but I also think I'm gonna put it with the bag, like his little carrier. I think this will be good to have, like, to bring him home in. Okay, so we just went cat shopping, and we have a little haul. We have a big haul, actually. We got a lot of stuff for him. We got little fancy feasts because we ordered a bunch of wet food for him that he's used to, but it doesn't come, it might be coming late, and it doesn't come until like late Saturday. So just to be sure. And then we also got a little like thing to put on the cans of the cat food. We got this little stingray toy, and he's crinkly, and there's like feathers and ribbon and a small fish that comes out on a string. And then we got this one that like stands on the ground and wobbles around. And then they had these like themed toys. So we got a Willy Wonka toy. I don't know how much that he'll like it, but maybe it'll be a little fun for him. And we also got a Baby Yoda and his crinkly ears. And we got a Batman costume for him because Brandon is dressing up as Batman for Halloween this year, and I'm dressing up as Catwoman, and now we can have a small Batman cat. So excited for that. And then another small toy, a little plaid collar with a bell, and we got one of these like crinkle logs. I don't know. Hopefully he likes that. And we got him a new bed, and it comes with a built-in blanket, and I think he'll love it. Yeah, that's it. So now we're gonna set up his little space, and then we're going to get him tomorrow morning. It's the next morning, and we're going to pick up Gizmo. It's an hour drive to get there. We get him at noon, or we're supposed to like meet them at noon, and then we bring him home. I'm so excited. Oh. There's little Gizmo. He's so sleepy. We made it to the breeder's house, but she is nowhere to be found and is not responding to our messages, so we're hanging out. We can see them all through the window, and they're so cute.
He is smaller than I remember him being, and it makes me so happy.
We got a Batman costume for you, Gizmo. You're not even ready. Okay. Editing me here literally over a year later. I need to come in here and explain to you what happened after the clip you just saw. We did not get Gizmo. We were crushed. We got there and there was some sort of miscommunication with the breeder. She thought we canceled on her, and basically like she was happy about that because it turns out he had an eye infection and like didn't tell us. And so we got there. She showed up like an hour late, was confused to see us, and then like had to like tell us about like that he was sick. It was just a lot, and it was just like a lot of things that like this is not how we thought the day was gonna go. And honestly, like, it crushed us. We were already waiting like so excitedly to bring home our little cat, and now to hear that like one, we won't be bringing him home, and two, like, he's sick, that was a lot. Luckily we did get to go in and like spend time with him, and he was such a cutie, but we were like almost in tears when we left, when we had to leave him. So, and two, we didn't know when we were going to be able to come back to pick him up, because I'm glad she didn't give him to us, because that would have been a lot. Like, new cat parents, now we have a sick cat. But that's what happened. We really, we were so upset we could not even talk about it afterwards.
But spoiler alert, we ended up getting him, and that's what you're gonna see now.
We have him. He's right here, and he's so cute. And he's just sleeping. He'll like once in a while like get up, give a little stretch and a yawn, and like look out the window, and then he'll just like cross his little paws and lay back down. He's so cute.
Woke up to that.
Like, I'm just trying to sleep. Leave me alone.
Giz, you'll never believe what we're about to pass.
Zeb Road.
Guess what? It's Zeb Road.
He literally listens to you.
Zeb.
He listens to you when you talk to him. Giz is exploring all of the things. Oh, what was that?
What was that?
Are you hungry? I think you
That
might be
sounds
hungry.
hungry.
A hungry little man.
Mm. Is that a little bit in your mouth, buddy? Hey.
Oh, nice!
It's been a while. We have had him for, I think 3 weeks now, maybe 4 weeks. We've had him for a good amount of time. It hasn't been the easiest, and I feel like that's why I didn't necessarily film, because I kind of wanted to like wait until he had adjusted before I like updated everything. I tried to like film a few clips once in a while of him playing and growing up. Honestly, he's gotten so much bigger and it's really sad, and I literally, if I think about it too hard, like I'll cry. He's sleeping. He still looks tiny, but I think he's gotten a lot bigger, and his face starts to look like a little man. He's growing up. But I want to talk a little bit about just everything that's happened since we got him. When we went to get him the first time, he had an eye infection. So we went and we tried to get him, we couldn't, it was devastating. And then we ended up getting him like, it was less than a week later. But apparently his eye infection was gone, and he went to the doctor, and the doctor said it was fine and it wasn't viral. And his eye did look a lot better, but still had little yellow crusties in his eyes, and his eyes were really watery and he was sneezing. And then it started to get really bad after the first like few days, where his whole like right eye swelled up and it was so scary, and we couldn't get a vet appointment until like almost a week later. We did end up going, and at that point it was really bad, and it was in both eyes, and he could barely open one of his eyes. Like that, it's been tough, like emotionally. It has been a hard time with this kitten, just because like it was so hard to see him go through that and not understand what was going on or how to help him. We took him in, and it definitely was a viral eye infection, and it was pretty bad. So they gave him an oral antibiotic and like eye drop antibiotic, and he's still on them now. Like we have to give it to him for 2 weeks, and his eyes cleared up like almost 100%. It still like gets a little bit crusty sometimes when he sleeps, but it's way better than it was. Also, so that was a lot of stress, and he just like didn't feel well, not good. We felt so sad for him. Caused us a lot of stress as new animal parents, because we've never had an animal before, and we just want to help this little man, and like he feels like our child. So that was like hard to go through the first like week that we had him. And then he also had a really hard time adjusting to the litter box situation, and that was frustrating for us as new cat parents too. We tried literally everything that we could think of. We talked to the vet so many times. It took us weeks to figure out what this little kitten had an issue with. I honestly still don't know 100%. I think it was the litter. We tried out so many different brands of litter, and we finally found one. My family has a Cornish Rex, and my mom recommended the one that she uses, and he loves it. So that was great, but it took quite a bit of time to figure that out, because we were using the litter that he was using with the breeder, and assumed that he would like that since that's what he's used to. Apparently not. So before we figured out it was a litter, we were like moving it around everywhere. We have tinfoil. We still have tinfoil all over our room. Like, see in the corner in his usual little pee spots. Because then once he did it, he like only wanted to go in those spots too. It was tough, not even gonna lie. Like, that was really hard because we like couldn't sleep because every time he would get up, because he adjusted pretty well to our schedule. He would sleep with us almost through the whole night, but he would wake up about twice a night, and he still does, and go to the bathroom. And if he's not using his litter box, you have to wake up with him and physically move him into his little box. So he's been using it though for 4 days straight, no accidents since we got the new litter, and we're finally able to get sleep, and it's been almost a month. So that was pretty tough. He also didn't want to drink water, and he didn't want to eat his dry food, so we were having to come home during our either work day or school day. So I would either have to drive back from Dearborn and then drive back to Dearborn for classes, or Brandon would have to leave during his lunch hour to feed him wet food because he wouldn't eat his dry food. Luckily, I don't know what changed, but he decided he likes drinking water out of a bowl, and we have dry food that he eats now during the day when we're not home. So don't know what switched, but he has like adjusted so well in the past probably like 4 days, and we are so happy about it. But not gonna lie, it was a rough start. So it's been how many years, months? A year and a half?
Since what?
Since he was born, I guess.
Oh, well, he's almost 2.
Yeah.
So over a year and a half.
And he is just a little man. We love this boy so much, and it has been an absolute privilege to watch him grow up into the little boy that is our son.
Well, he's my first real pet, and I mean, like, other than just having fish when I was a kid, so he's like my real first pet, and I love having just like a little creature around so much. I find that like something that I really love about him is his autonomy, the fact that like he gets up and he chooses to be with us. It's so great. And he's really not like other cats. He is so sociable and just wants to like play, is always just like really sweet, and I love him so much for it.
Yeah, he really does give unconditional love, and he feels like he is a part of our family that I literally cannot even think back to a life without him. He has ingrained himself so well into our little routines. He is what we look forward to seeing and hanging out with every morning when we wake up and every day when we come home from work. He is such a special little boy. He was definitely meant to come into our lives, and we will forever be grateful. And I'm so glad that we got to record the whole thing, and it's so fun already to look back on to see how much he's grown since he literally was so small, such a baby. And it's like sad looking back, but also it's like really beautiful because we know him so well now. And it was a rough start, and we learned so much about just like selflessness and taking care of something. It was truly, I think, a really good life lesson for both of us. But now it's just like seamless, and we can't imagine life without him. And yeah, just feel blessed. We feel so blessed to have him in our lives. So that is it. A long time coming. Hope you enjoyed, and we'll see you next time.